Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome or welcome back to Billy Go's Prophetic Vessel. It's your girl, Billy Go, and we got a message for you. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Welcome to your Capricorn and Chosen One channel. Let's get into these timeless messages. All right, so Holy Spirit. What's the message for Capricorns and Chosen Ones? Timeless message, that is. We got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Yikes. You lost something? Somebody lose something? Somebody's losing their stability? Or they lost their stability? You could be finding something out. Something's coming to light with the Moon card being in reverse. We have Judgment here in reverse. Somebody's losing it all, okay? This is exactly what this is giving, and you're going to be notified of that. Or you could just simply see it. God may put you in a listen. Sometimes God will put you in a position where you can overhear a conversation, and not to be like eavesdropping or sneaky, well, because he knows that that's a conversation where they're going to be using specific words that you need to hear, right? That can help out your problem. And that's God answering your prayer by letting you overhear something that's going to be an answer to your prayer, right? So this is a case where somebody did something where they maybe thought, it's like they didn't put time, effort, and energy into something. All right. Let me give an example. People who hit licks, right? People who hit licks. You know, y'all, when somebody say, oh, let's hit a lick. Basically, let's rob a store. Or someone, okay? To get shit. Right. And not wanting consequences. I mean, who want consequences, right? Period. But, you know, feeling like they're not going to get consequences for it. And maybe in this scenario, the people have been doing it and been doing it for a while and haven't been getting consequences for their actions, or so they thought, and or it seemed that way, okay? So, like, some people, you see them drip down, draped up with all designer. And some people, they have it on because they are actually they're able to afford it. Like, it's not breaking the bank for them, right? But then you got people, they walking around with designer, and I'm not talking about a few pieces here and a few pieces there, right? And then you just add to your collection here and there. No, they whole wardrobe is dripped out because, like, they've been hitting licks. They've been stealing shit, right? They didn't put the time, effort, and energy into getting earnest money, right? So, however, somebody has been collecting their coin, making their coin, earning a quote-unquote living they may perceive to be, they losing it all, okay? And or they've already lost it all, okay? This could be past, present, or future information for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Put yourself inside of the story as you see fit, okay? Yeah, you're getting light of that. Or, oh, yeah, look, somebody not able to rest. Somebody feel upset because you rejected them. And they don't have shit to give you. Or you're mad because somebody rejected you and you ain't got shit to give them. Oh, wait, hold on. This is another card. Ah, it's Temperance here. There's your mindful energy. So whoever you were dealing with, y'all are opposites. Night and day. Water and oil. Peanut butter and jelly. You know. Well, those things, in a sense, kind of like help one another. Like, although you guys are vastly different, whatever your shortcomings are, the other one is able to help in that area because of their upbringing and or experiences and so on and so forth. So this is kind of giving someone that, you know, maybe you were supposed to work with them or befriend them to help each other out with this thing called life here. Ace of Cups in reverse. Yikes. So you may be finding out, like, you know, somebody wasn't very true with their heart space. Okay. They couldn't provide what they were offering you. Okay. Ace of Cups Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody wasn't as loving, giving, and nurturing as they perceived to be, maybe in the very beginning of the connection that may have drawn you to them. Okay. Or this is you, flipped energies as you see fit. So now we have the Page of Wands here. Okay. Somebody thought you were gullible. I heard they preyed on you. P-R-E-Y. So they decided to prey on you and cause all type of confusions. And this could have been someone who had like a lot of options, right? Like this could be someone where you were not there. You haven't been their only target. Like, see, and I saw this cup. Yep. Not a wands here. Somebody's a player. And not just in a cheating sense with love, with like not playing fair. This was coming out on the other channel. Y'all, if you want to subscribe to Dawn Spiritual Guidance, that's our collective channel, our collective YouTube channel. We sometimes do other zodiac signs on there too. And if you want to join, the link is in the description box, okay? We was kind of getting a similar energy over there where somebody was living off of somebody's energy because they pay practitioners and or do it themselves to energy harvest off of people. So there's bloodlines out here. They're royalty, and they're supposed to be like stupid, rich, and wealthy and all of this stuff. But because like from ancient times, stuff was stolen through spiritual type of divination tools and ways where people weren't aware and they didn't know. And now people are waking up to say, hey, we really are supposed to be fruitful. Hey, we really are supposed to have this, right? Instead of all the gaslighting and the stuff that society teaches you and so on and so forth. No, it's a trick, okay? Yeah, and so there, and you know, God is not the author of confusion here, but this energy came off as someone that maybe you could trust, or they played the role that they needed to play to get their way in, and their whole motive was to basically like siphon your energy so that they could get the 8 of Pentacles here, but that's to try to get a leg up. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. I am getting that they were supposed to work with you, but they weren't supposed to steal from you, or you weren't supposed to steal from them. Like this was a partnership that had the chance to possibly turn into like a love situation. Okay. This could have been a soulmate for you, like you know, for some people, for some people, yes, platonic, but for most, it could have turned in romantically here. Now, we do have the 6 of Pentacles with the devil energy here. Oh, and the High Orphan is in reverse. So you guys were dealing with a false person, like a false prophet. Someone who just said whatever they need to say in order to get what they want, right? For their own personal gain here. And this is what was causing confusion here. You were attached to a devil energy here, okay? Who were operating out of a false light. Okay. Now, you know, maybe for some of you guys, they weren't always this way. Okay. Some people could have just chose to, you know, the wrong path to be in devil energy or whatever the case may be. But hey, somebody didn't get back on the right page, right? So, you know, with this 6 of Pentacles and this devil card here, it's given like, hey, I'm going to give you something, but you got to give me something. Okay. So, oh no. See this, you are dependent on this devil sharing with you and they just didn't. Okay. Unfortunately. unfortunately. And they thought that they could steal your shit without you knowing. Right? People like to do shit in the spirit so they can keep their hands clean physically. Ain't no paper trail. Right? Oh, but there's ways. Okay? And always remember, you guys can open up a case in divine headquarters. You can open up a court case, okay? So this energy that tried to steal the Capricorns and chosen one shit. 6 of Swords in reverse. So whoever tried to make you lose it all, they're losing it all, and they're not going to be able to do anything, right? And you're gonna find out, it's kind of like you're gonna find out everything that was causing you maybe at first to lose everything, or what seemed to be everything, being unstable, right? Yep, and that's the truth. Yes, it's like somebody didn't want you to have a new beginning. Or you didn't want someone to have a new beginning. Flip the energies as you see fit. Somebody didn't want you to heal. Dang, somebody didn't want you to heal. They didn't want you to be a star. They didn't want you to be seen, heard, nothing. So I heard somebody wanted to keep you all to themselves. And not in a necessarily pleasant way. Judgment reverse. Yeah, see, this energy feel like they're not going to be judged for the things that they've done. Because they haven't been before. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So whoever tried to put you, it's like somebody wanted you to be dependent so you could be dependent on them. Somebody wanted to feel needed. So this is somebody, they have abandonment wounds. They have attention wounds and all the rest of that. And don't get me wrong, that's very sad. I have abandonment wounds too, but this is not how you go about healing it. By trying to, what looks like, trap somebody. Like, oh, let me try to fuck up their money. Oh, let me try to mess up their relationship. Oh, let me try to put them in a desolate place so they don't have any choice except to be with me. Or do what I want them to do. Or da-da-da-da-da. Like, kind of like trying to have a dog on a leash. And so, when in actuality, they could have been having movement with you or vice versa here. And no, that somebody was too jealous. They didn't want you to be seen. They didn't want to pour in no love. It's like they didn't want to do right by you, but they also didn't want you to be with anybody else or have anybody else do right by you either. Like, this is some wicked shit. And everything that somebody tried to do to get this to happen in the way that they want is coming out. And they are about to lose everything if they haven't already for doing this or trying to even attempt to do this, right? Because God said the weapons will form, but they don't have to prosper, right? So they haven't been judged all the way yet. Oh, but they about to be for a lot of you. And they about to be in this Nine of Pentacles in reverse energy. They cursed themselves. And that's justice for you. That's the scales being balanced. What they wanted for you, they now have to live out. And everybody that they lied to about you, they have to go back and tell the truth to. Hey, remember when I told you that it was Capricorn and the chosen ones who did this and did that to me and da-da-da? Well, I lied. It was actually me that did this to Capricorn and the chosen ones. It was I that did da-da-da-da-da. It was I that did da-da-da-da-da. And actually, it was me that did this, that, and the third. It wasn't them. Like, somebody's going to have to come clean about every single solitary thing, and they have to pay back every single solitary thing, okay? Because justice says so. To balance out the scales, it's fair. Somebody crossed the line when they didn't have to. Yep. And now they have bad karma, right? Especially if they already had bad karma and then they tried to live off somebody's shit, and then now they got caught. They really finna have the worst karma of their life now. Right? Them and whoever they worked with and celebrated with for trying to bring down your downfall. Okay? Child. And they may want to try to get a reconciliation from you because they want what you got, or they want to try to, try to get back in, get your good graces. No, it's a trick. Ace of Pentacles. This your gift. This your gift. This your divine inheritance. If it hasn't came in already, okay, my chosen ones and Capricorns. All right, hand delivered to you from God. Okay, and it may have taken a while to get here with the Knight of Pentacles. It may have taken a whole lot to get here, but it's finally here. Okay, it's finally here. Congratulations. All right, and just so you are aware, if you're not already, you do have this energy in your energy stalking you, watching you, and you're gonna get to see every bit of this energy's karma. All right, says God. Let's do this. Get a few from here. Final messages. Glow with purpose for your light is a guidepost in the vast cosmos. Okay, so you glow, and basically their demons couldn't stand your light. Okay, and we're having a humanistic experience. We're gonna have like temptations. We're gonna have, we're not gonna like everybody, but that doesn't mean like that doesn't give us permission to just do or say or whatever, right? We have to fight temptation. We have to fight certain urges and so on and so forth. Again, easier said than done. They tried to keep you blind to the shit, but God had a way to still make you aware of everything going on, right? Some of you guys may need to practice your clairvoyance more often, or just clear it out, right? Clear your third eye chakra out. I've been doing it because I'm a seer, and bitch has been trying to block my third eye vision, and motherfuckers gonna get judgment for that. Okay. Spiritual lawyer. A lot of you guys are spiritual lawyers. And whoever you've been dealing with is going to need a spiritual lawyer. Okay. Yeah, you defend, you speak, you intercede on people's behalf. Yeah, no wonder they don't like you, right? They see in you what they didn't see in themselves. And if they could see at least some good within themselves and see like, hey, we can come together and we can like work on healing with one another, that would have been conducive for healing to take place for the both of you or all of you. But no, that wasn't the case here. Somebody, they wanted to play you out for what they wanted, and now that what they thought was going to happen or work out didn't happen the way they worked out, right? They sit up here trying to keep this cycle open. It's closing. It's closing. They don't want to get the consequences for they trying to keep this cycle open as much as possible so they don't have to pay back as much as they know they don't have to pay back. I wouldn't want to pay back either. Oh, but it's closing anyway. Golden frequency. A gold light waves from a source, symbolizing high frequency energy that chosen ones can tap into. So tap into this golden frequency. Imagine yourself being bathed in gold, okay? And some iron and Jesus Christ's blood, right? For protecting and covering. Right, sacred trust. So basically God is saying, trust in the divine plan. Easier said than done. The universe has entrusted you with a sacred mission. Honor this trust with every choice and action. So it's basically like, trust God with his plan and promise for you over your life, right? And see through with the mission and so on and so forth, an assignment. It may be hard as hell. God is like, see it through. Okay, 111. All right, new beginnings. Because you deserve all of this. My chosen ones are Capricorns, okay? And if you're on the other side of this, go heal. Serve your karmic debt. Get your blessings with God, okay? Thank you all for your love and support here. To truly, truly appreciate it. And always remember, you make your own decisions.